All right, we back. We are back on the Bad Boy Show. And today's topic is never believe what women say online. And I would even extend that to never believe what women say in public. You understand? In any type of public forum. It could be offline, but you're at a party and there's people around. So basically, anything a woman says to you, you know, just don't really believe that shit, because understand that she's, you know, trying to put on a certain image to make you see her a certain way. And so even online, a lot of times too, when you hear women on these podcasts and they talk about all this shit about relationships, and a lot of you guys get confused because you're listening to what they're saying, and they're saying, oh, I want a guy who looks like this, who makes this much, and he got it, this has to happen, and so forth and so on. And because you may be insecure, you listen to this stuff, you think, well, I don't measure up to that. I don't look like that. I don't have that amount of money, so I can't get any girls. And what happens is that it messes with your psyche, because if in reality you don't have women, you're going to rationalize those things that they're saying, and it's going to seem true. It's going to be like, well, oh shit, well, damn, you know, I don't got a girl, and I haven't, you know, I can't get any women. I can't get any things going. And, oh, well, the girls online are saying you need 6 figures. The girls online are saying you need to be 6 foot tall. The girls, so I'm none of that. So that's why I'm never going to get a girl. You see what I'm saying? And this is how these dudes will think. And it's like, bruh, because you have no experience and because you're listening to all of this goofy shit, right? You start to believe all the nonsense that the women are saying.
Right.
And you still don't understand that, you know, women are just talking based on how they feel about the topic at the moment. And on top of that, women will never say the quiet part out loud while people are listening. They're not going to say it. I don't understand. Like these dudes really think that women are going to sit there and say, oh yes, last night I met this guy, you know, at Starbucks or whatever, and we talked, and then I went back to his place and he blew my back out. They're not going to say that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They're not going to say that.
Because they don't want you to know that that's the type of shit that they would do, but also they don't want you to come at them and ask them for pussy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because they're like, hey, I was planning on having you take me out to dinner and pay my rent. So how the fuck am I get you to do that if you know I'm fucking guys that I just met? So
right.
So the thing is that you can't believe what women are saying online, because, or just in public, because what happens is, and sometimes even just to you personally, because they have to say things to get you to believe in the picture and the image that they're trying to paint. And it's funny because this, like, for example, there's a chick that follows me on Instagram, right? And I put up a video where I was talking about, you know, how the difference between women who are sexually attracted to you and women who just kind of like you or whatever. And I was saying that, look, if a woman's sexually attracted to you, you don't have to really do much and she'll want to have sex with you, right? So this lady, mind you, she's, you know, she does sort of that like Instagram modeling type of shit kind of thing, but she's like, you know, she looks like she's almost 40, but she looks like a hot MILF, you know what I'm saying? And she looked like she probably got some work done, but she got the thick body, big titties, big ass, and all this other stuff. So she wrote a comment on my video talking about, oh, I don't agree, you know, I would never hook up with someone on the first date, and I would never do anything like that, and I got to get to know a man, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking, wait a second. You're at least in your mid 40s. At least you got all this plastic surgery. You are half naked on damn near all your pictures. You're trying to tell me that you have never like met a guy or went out with a guy and just hooked up with him, but all of a sudden you got your ass and all that. And hey, maybe you're the only one in the world that has never done that. But I'm just like, I find it hard to believe that a woman who is that comfortable showing herself, which I don't think is anything wrong with that. I think I'm like, hey, more, I like it. I look at it. Cool. I like the shit. But what I'm saying is you're comfortable showing yourself half naked to strangers that don't know you, but you draw the line at hooking up with a guy that you're talking to personally. Right. It don't make no sense. But Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit though?
Well, yeah, I've always said this with this internet shit is that you could barely take what women say in real life.
Right.
So trust me, they're on the internet. You really can't take what they have to say seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You can't take what they have to say seriously. What you always have to do is, and I try to remind guys this: if a woman is saying something positive, she's talking about a guy that she's attracted to.
Exactly.
If she's saying something negative, she's talking about a guy that she's not attracted to.
Facts.
That's all it really is.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that dudes be taking this shit so literal.
Right.
You understand? And that's to kind of segue back to what I was talking about before. This is why
click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now.